Winter in Minnesota can be a wonderful thing with activities like sledding, snowmobiling, and ice skating. But for Shakopee City Plows, it means keeping the city's 160 miles of streets clear of snow and ice. By following the City of Shakopee's winter parking restrictions, residents and visitors help ensure streets are plowed safely and efficiently.
When we're out snow plowing, parked cars on the street do slow down the operations, and they are at risk of being hit by the plow. If we had no parking restrictions, we'd have boat trailers on the street, we'd have other trailers on the streets, we'd have cars parked on both sides of the streets. The snow removal would take a lot longer. We'd have to go back and replow, which does cost time and money. It would be less efficient. And today we try to plow as quickly as we can.
So, what are the city's winter parking restrictions?
The City of Shakopee has winter parking restrictions from November 1st to March 31st. Those restrictions prohibit vehicles from parking on city streets from the hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. There is one exception to the rule, which is west of Marshall and north of 10th Avenue. You can park on the odd or even side of the road, depending on the day of the month. The City of Shakopee declares a snow emergency when more than 2 inches of snow has fallen to the ground. At that point, no vehicles are allowed to park on any city street until the plow has gone through. If a vehicle violates the parking restrictions, they're liable to get ticketed or towed at the owner's expense.
To remind residents about the restrictions, the police department typically issues up to 10,000 warnings during the month of November. In order to provide continuity and make parking rules easier to follow, the city's winter parking restrictions remain in effect even when there is no snow on the ground or no snow being forecast.
Parking variances can be granted by calling the Shakopee Police Department's non-emergency number at 952-233-9400. It's important for the roads to be cleared for emergency vehicles so that they can get to their destination safely and effectively.
Roads narrow due to the high snow banks, so that's why it's important to plow from curb to curb at the beginning of the season. Also, by plowing curb to curb, the storm drains, we try to keep those open so when the spring thaw does come, it's got a place to go to instead of being all iced up and covered with snow.
For more information about the city's winter parking restrictions, visit the city website at www.shakopeemn.gov/parking.